So what you'll see a lot of people doing is they'll use the wrist. My wrist is stationary on the desk, right? And I'm just using my finger up and down, and the motion of my finger is hitting the key. You'll see OS players and other like rhythm game players and obviously Geometry Dash players use this method. This is kind of similar to what you're doing, right? I think your wrist is up off the desk. You kind of have like a typing stance, and then you're pressing it with your finger. Now, when people talk about wrist clicking, I mean actuating your click with your wrist. Notice how when I first started wrist clicking, I held my index finger with my thumb to keep both very still, and I actuate the entire click with the wrist. This is similar to how you see Zoink click. It's something like this, right? And your clicks are a lot more forceful, which the idea is it gives you accuracy. You have more control over them. And you see that I'm like a chicken. I'm pecking my hand down into the keys with my wrist. The wrist is actuating it. Now that's kind of like the Zoink method, and now you'll see what I've evolved to using more comfortably for me is kind of like the W pop-off method, where you're rotating and actuating your whole wrist to bring the force down to the key. And this is how I've finally settled on clicking, and this is how I'm beating all the levels I'm playing anymore. It gives you a lot more control over how much force you're putting into each click. If you need to do like a micro click or a consistency spam, but you'll see that you almost roll your wrist to the right, and then slam it left to give you the key click. So you can see how much is being done with the wrist. And that was a way big yapology yap session about something that doesn't matter. 99% of the time, what's right is what's comfortable for you. But I just wanted to kind of show how I evolved from simply pressing the key to doing kind of a pecking thing, which was my first introduction to wrist clicking, which is great for ergonomics in long sessions. And then I evolved in kind of the W pop-off, almost like rotation. Anyway, thanks. Bye.